Loretta Mayer is a Northern Arizona University researcher. Her passion to understand heart disease in postmenopausal women led to a discovery which could end up feeding millions of people worldwide. Mayer co-founded Senestech, whose technology can sterilize the prolific rice rat of Southeast Asia.
Because the rice rat consumes between 30 and 50% of the entire world's food supply of rice. And every 10% increase in production that we can create by creating less damage from the rice rat, we can feed 380 million more people. We really believe that we're going to be able to increase rice production by 10 to 30%, which means we could literally be feeding 1 billion more mouths in about 2 more years.
The technology, created in Flagstaff, Arizona, is called contrapest. The oral bait causes sterility in the female rat and could replace the current attempt at rat population control, poison.
Poison that leaches into the environment. And, you know, in Southeast Asia, folks eat rats. So there is direct human exposure. By using this technology, they could sterilize the rats, reduce the population, increase production of rice. And just a 10% increase in that rice production can feed upwards of 380 million people. So that's very rewarding for us.
And this is a green technology, unlike the poisons which cost the governments of Southeast Asia $1.5 billion each year.
And the poison that they're using is it's a hemorrhagic poison, and it takes 5 to 7 days for the rats to bleed out. It's the most god-awful, painful thing, and it's just not environmentally friendly. Any poison in the environment is not friendly, but it's an agonizing death for the rats. What we have is completely environmentally neutral. It means it doesn't enter the food chain.
Here in the lab inside the new Northern Arizona Center for Emerging Technologies, a scientist is testing the bait's active ingredient, making sure it meets FDA regulations. The research behind Senestech's product began during Mayer's postdoctorate work at the University of Arizona. Then it was brought to NAU for further development.
Then from that piece, we're able to attract business folk to spin off a biotech business that's now in an incubator that's a joint venture between the city, the university, and business that clearly has already gone global.
Dr. Mayer says Senestech follows the Arizona Bioscience Roadmap, a plan to put the state on the fast track to becoming a biosciences leader. And the work done here is also important for the university, including graduate and undergraduate students involved in the research.
I think that's the exciting piece, because we can excite young scientists with this kind of work, attract them into science. They get a fire in their belly, and then we can show how science can move forward and be applicable to technologies all around the world.
As work continues here in the lab, studies are also being done in the rice fields of Southeast Asia. Contrapest began its registration process in Australia and could be approved for use in other Southeast Asian countries within the next 2 years. And because nearly half the world's population needs rice to survive, many people are looking forward to utilizing this science in the fields.